As you can see, the curb is completely overflowed at 7-Eleven East Willow. However, the curb across the street is not. Something is wrong since the street was repaved. Something is wrong. Why does the water not all of a sudden pool? This didn't happen before the street was paved. There's a problem underneath the street. No one seems to want to admit that there's a problem. I can see the curb all the way across the street. No problem. All the way up. There's a storm drain over there. This side, storm drain's in the middle of that driveway, which you can't see. Now my yard's a lake. Never happened until the street was repaved. Talked to the city. They said this is normal. This is what it's supposed to do. The system is completely taxed and unable to handle all the water. This lake has never occurred until the street was repaved. As you can see now, it's coming through my backyard, up the driveway at 7-Eleven East Willow, through my yard, down the sidewalk, finding low spots to then come into my yard. See, the whole backyard here is completely flooded, all the way up. Complete lake. The driveway here. Driveway down at 219 South Chase Street is completely flooded. As you can see, the water is completely pooled on the side of my house here. Because the water is not draining properly. It comes up over the sidewalk, up over the curb there. Notice the other side of the street, almost no water. There's the storm drain. Completely, you can see it. Storm drain on the other side of the street, completely submerged up over the curb. This is 219 South Chase Street, completely underwater here. The whole front yard, completely underwater. No way the system can take all this apparently, but this happens every couple of weeks. So this is the sidewalk on Willow Street, just east of Chase, completely covered. And then what happens is the water comes and then pools along the side of my house. As you can see, the pool there and there, and essentially seeps through because it's got nowhere to go. As the water just comes here. According to the gentleman I just spoke on the phone, this is normal because that drain is draining. I don't see any draining, do you? Very, very little. There's the whirlpool of it. Is it plugged? I don't know. I guess I could walk out there and check, and I guess I will. On the 24th of July, storms come through. I talked to the city Wheaton sewer. They said there's nothing they can do about it. Storm system just can't handle it. Problem is they can't handle this rain all the time. I mean, this happens every couple of weeks. It's happened at least twice or three times this summer now already. So here we are. This is in front of 225 South Chase Street. That's 219 South Chase Street, which now is a complete lake. Yard's complete lake running into the street. There's a little bit of water on the other side. Looks like got nothing. Seems clear, just won't handle the water. That's how the water comes. It comes down that driveway. Comes down on the north side of the street because there's nowhere for it to go because the street is water's going down that side, not a problem. There's too much to handle on this side. Finally the whirlpool is starting. But again, damage is already done. All the water is already there. At least it stopped raining, but more is coming. This didn't happen before the street was repaved. Something's got to be wrong, but no one will admit it because they can't make the correlation. I realize I have to get this fixed but I don't think this solves the problem. But maybe it does. It certainly doesn't solve the problem, all this water being on the sidewalk and not in the street.